What's up, everybody? I'm going to be doing a video just talking about my Sylvester Stallone collection, what I have so far. It's not complete. I just wanted to do a video because I have a pretty decent amount of movies of his. But the first one is ICU. It's basically a survival slasher kind of movie. Set in the snow. A lot of people say it's like The Thing meets some other movie, but it's a really good movie, man. If you guys like thrillers, you like Seven. It's basically just like that. It's like The Thing's like setting mixed with Seven in it. This movie's freaking awesome. I just actually got this yesterday. I got it as like a birthday present for my parents. And this movie actually has another title called Detox. But yeah. And for some reason this movie is rare. It's rare, man. I was trying to get the Blu-ray and the Blu-ray was expensive. So I just settled for the DVD. It's not bad. Plus you get extra special features with deleted scene, actor interviews as well. So that's one of them. By the way, this is in no particular order. I'm just pulling them out of the stack. Okay, so the next one is Copland. This movie is another underrated movie by Stallone. Basically, his character is a sheriff, I believe, and he's working in town, and like I think it's a small town, and there's corruption going on, and he's like aware, like finding out about it, and De Niro's character is like, nah, man, you need to keep it down, keep it quiet. I think that's how it went down. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, but underrated movie. The ending is so badass. I guess I'll say with spoilers. The ending is badass with like him walking down with a shotgun inside the house. That scene is so cool. You can see him right here in the. There you go. That's the scene right there. But such a cool movie. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta. He passed. And at the end of this video, I'll just like give you my top 3 Stallone movies. So next one is Judge Dredd. I actually have not finished this movie. But from what I watched, because it's free on YouTube, it's so fun, man. I know they have the Dread remake, and that movie is awesome. I love it, but I like both for what they are, and never read the comics. And I know Rob Schneider's character in here. For me personally, I love Rob Schneider, but Rob Schneider, I don't think he should have been in this movie at all. The costumes, it's so cool, man. The world, even though it's cheap, like. Stallone's acting wasn't that great in here, but honestly, this movie, for what it is, it's not bad, man. It's a fun watch if you like sci-fi movies as well. And I'm looking here if it has special features. It just has the making of. That's it. But it is that's yep. So those 3 actually were recent birthday gifts from my parents, which is pretty sick. This next one, another underrated movie, Daylight. And I think this is a Canadian version, because you see it's French, and I noticed that Canadian products are like English and French language. But this movie is so good. It's basically about a Stallone's character goes under the bridge, it collapses, and they have to survive. But it's actually a good movie. I don't think a lot of people have seen this movie, man. If you guys like disaster movies, I'm a huge disaster fan. I think you would like this one a lot. Bonus features here are great. The making of, commentary, and I've never heard of this song, Wherever There Is Love. I'm gonna have to check that out. But I actually need to rewatch this because I've only seen this movie once. No, twice. And yeah, I got that at Half Price Books. that store is still selling movies, which is great. Um, okay, so this next one, because I'm on a journey to complete the collection of Stallone. This next one, I heard it wasn't that great. Grudge Match, but for me, honestly, it's honestly like a nice, heartfelt movie. I know it's not the greatest, but personally, I think it's not bad, man. Yeah, it can be kind of cheesy, but it's really not bad. LL Cool J comes out in it, which was a surprise when I first saw him. Kevin Hart, John Bernthal, which I never knew John Bernthal came on in this movie as a Robert De Niro's son, I believe. Obviously Stallone. Uh, so yeah, this is not a bad watch. This is like a heartfelt movie. Basically just about De Niro's character. Uh, he's kind of salty because Stallone's life, he's it's pretty well going, and nothing went on with De Niro. Nothing continued after that match. I think it ended in a draw from what I remember, and so he wants to go out. He's like always like pushing him to, come on, let's rematch. So that's the whole point of the movie. But at the same time, De Niro is with John Bernthal. Their relationship, as I think father and son, they're trying to like heal it. And Stallone with his love life, I believe. It's basically Raging Bull versus Rocky. That's basically what it is. But not bad for what it is. So I suggest you guys check that out. Now this one I've actually never seen. It's called Assassins with Julianne Moore, Stallone, and Antonio Banderas. I don't even know much about this movie, but all I know is that the first half, from I check out some channels on YouTube, they say first half is good, but the second half is not the best, and that the love story between Julianne Moore and I think Stallone or Antonio, they didn't need to be added, but it is good for what it is. But I am not aware of what this movie really is about. Let me just read it really quick. So Robert Raff is the best hitman. The code sense of duty that once were part of his deadly career are lost in the post-Cold War freelance guns. He wants out. So Miguel Bain, a driver killer who knows how to claim the stop spot of a shadow profession, eliminate Raff or Roth. Yeah. So I guess it's just them two protecting Julianne Moore. I'm not sure. If you guys know what this movie's about, let me know. If it's great. I have to check this out next because I think I'm finishing up a Grudge Match, I believe. Demolition Man, another half-price bookstore buy. I've seen this movie I think twice. Basically, a previous cop from the past meets a. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me read. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because like I said, this is only once. I've seen once or twice. So these two are from the 21st century. It's funny because it says at the front. And they are just going at it with each other. And I remember Wesley Snipes' character being really fun. And one of the scenes that I remember the most is that fire scene. I think that's at the beginning of the movie where Wesley Snipes is like talking to Stallone. I think he lights the stuff on fire, and Stallone just runs like freaking crazy and he jumps. That's one of the scenes I remember the most. And also the scene where Wesley Snipes, I think he goes to this ATM machine, I think, or something like that. They recognize him, and the cops come, and he just completely kicks ass. This movie is really fun. Sandra Bullock comes on it as well. So yeah, there's a lot of people who love this movie. I'm one of them. Another, this is actually a buddy cop movie called Tango and Cash. I've seen this movie. Basically, Kurt Russell and Stallone. I think they have to work with each other to. Let me see here. I think they got set up from what I read really quick because it's been a while since I've seen this movie, and so they have to work together. It's a pretty fun movie, man. If you're a huge fan of Kurt Russell, I actually, when I was collecting movies, I owned several of his movies. I think I owned, I think Escape from L.A. Which other one? Trouble in Little China. That one's a good one as well. But yeah, this is definitely a great buddy cop movie. Cobra. Come on. Crime is a disease and I'm the cure. Really fun movie, man. I love it. The first of all, his car is so cool, man. I don't know what the name of it, but it's all blacked out. I think in matte. Pulls up to the gas station or I think the convenience store, and yeah, I think that's the first scene of the movie where he pulls up. There's a hostage situation or something like that, and he has to stop him. Really cool, man. That's one of my favorite scenes. This is actually kind of like a horror movie, not a horror movie, but a thriller, because it's basically a guy who's, I think, a murderer or serial killer is going after models, and he has to find, like, help the model girl to stop from the killer from getting to her. This is actually a really good movie. You can say it's basically an action thriller, action horror kind of a little bit with this one. But yeah, a really cool movie. A lot of people. This is a lot of people's number one. The next one is Cliffhanger. This actually used to be one of my tops, but yeah, you'll find out what my top three are. This is a great movie with John Lithgow. Crap, what's his freaking name? What's this guy's name? Michael Rooker, the guy who came out in Walking Dead, Guardians of the Galaxy. Basically, this movie is about a guy who rescues people stranded or stuck. He ends up getting, coming out of retirement. He retires because something happened. Where he failed his mission, so went to retirement. And a plane crashes. The plane crashed. John Lithgow's character is basically the bad guy, and they need help, so they call in, and here comes Stallone, come out of retirement to help these people out. Turns out that he finds out that they're troublemakers. Really cool movie, man. I love it. Of course, John Lithgow's character is he's such a great actor. I loved him in Dexter as the Trinity Killer. Next, Over the Top. Just check that out. I love this movie. Literally one of my favorites. Basically a father truck driver. Him and his son aren't they haven't bonded or whatever because of I think the issues in the family. I think with his wife or something like that. And so Stallone's trying to find his son's love back. So they end up, it's like basically a father-son movie. He goes into arm wrestling, tries to win a tournament. It's just very heartfelt. Great movie, man. Soundtrack is so good. Meet Me Halfway. I love that song, man. Yeah, but you'll see what my top three are after this. Lock Up, awesome movie. Soundtrack is great as well in this one as well. Basically Stallone, I think he gets locked up for I forgot what the reason is, but he has to escape jail. The guy who came on Queens of Queens, he came out in this movie. The Italian, I don't know his name. Donald Sutherland is I think he's the warden. But really cool movie, man. This is basically just, yeah, he has to escape prison. And there's another movie in the collection that's basically about that, but you'll see right now. And that's Escape Plan. Now, I haven't fully seen all the Escape Plan movies. I've only seen, I think, the first two. But This is just basically uh, Stallone's character. He works as like trying to figure out if a prison is like, I think, escape proof or something like that. And so he goes to this one. Apparently there's like corruption or something going on, and it goes south. So he actually has to escape for real, or I think he has to help Arnold's character out. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is basically the same as Lockup, escaping a prison, but with one of the big dogs with him is uh, Arnold. But yeah, like I said, I don't remember if I seen two, but for sure I saw two for the first one. Third one, Batista comes out in it, and the second one, I think, yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 of these. I don't remember. I have to check that out later. This Suicide Squad. Now, between this one and David Ayers, I love this one a lot more. I still wish we could get the Ayer cut, which I don't think we're ever gonna get. Even David Ayer is pissed off on that. But this one is honestly so good. Now, people watching this video that know me already know where I stand with James Gunn. I love James Gunn, but I don't agree with him running DC. That's all I can say. But I do love some of his movies. I mean, look, just because you're a great director doesn't mean you can direct everything. You know what I mean? You can't, like, that's not how it works. But this is a good movie. I can give him that. And the only reason why I bought it is because Stallone does the shark, really cool. I love Idris Elba's character as a Deadshot. I think his name is Deadshot. Bloodsport. Yeah, I think Bloodsport is his name. And Weasel, Harley, of course, Margot Robbie. Support them. Next, Stop Where My Mom Will Shoot. This is actually a fun movie, and a funny story is, Arnold was supposed to have this movie, but he gave it to Stallone, which is really funny, man. And a lot of people don't really like it, but this is actually not a bad movie. It's like a comedy movie. It's about him being a cop, and his mom is like, just being mom. Is always on him and stuff like this, babying him. I think there's a scene with him, I think, with a diaper on. I don't remember, or like, I don't know. It's been a while, but this is a fun movie, man. I think this would be a great comedy movie to watch with your mom. Why not? But this is a fun movie. I guess I'll show, because these are collections. I'll just show all of them together. So next is the Rambo collection. Now, I love them all, and this one was not bad. I watched like 3-4 times, but this was still a great movie. But as a whole, Rambo is not bad, and Rambo 1, classic, or so freaking great. Part 2, I vaguely remember Part 2. I've seen these movies a lot. It's funny because I don't remember Part 2 now that I think of it. Part 3 was great. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna talk about it as a whole, because at the end of the video, you're gonna talk about what I like. So it sucks because I can't really remember 2, 3, and 4. Wait a minute. Hold on. So the 2008 is called Rambo, I believe. I think. Okay. So from what I remember, number 1, the 2008, were my top. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't like 2 and 3 and Last Blood, because I do. But as a whole, definitely love the Rambo collections. Now, I'm probably going to have to rewatch them to refresh my memory. But if you guys want me to do a video on the of them individually, I can. The next one is the Expendables franchise. I love these movies because they have all the big dogs in them. They're fun, stupid action movies. By stupid, I mean it's good. Like it's a lot of action. I'm not saying they're like dumb or whatever, because I love them, but the way they came out is the way I'll rank them. Because this is not bad. It's just Megan Fox. I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have much to say about that movie, but it's just not the best. I still love them for what they are, but Megan Fox as the leader. Okay, I need to review Rocky. I forgot. So Rocky, literally rewatched this so many times. All these movies. For me personally, Rocky Balboa was the final movie. I don't really care much about the creeds. I watched part one. I know part two. I need to check that out. A lot of people say part three is the best, but we'll see. I have to check that out one day. But what else can you say about this movie? You got Dolph Lundgren, Mr. T, Hulk Hogan. I forgot the actor's name for Apollo Crews, but really great movies. Now, my top three is. Hold on. We're gonna start off from 3 and then 2 and 1. Rambo 1. Freaking awesome of a movie. I think one of Stallone's underrated performances at the very end when he's crying. He's like, come on, like I got guts everywhere. Dude, it's freaking, I don't know how he didn't win an award. Nothing is over. Dude, such a good movie. Second, Over the Top. Like I said, it really touches me a lot. I love this movie, man. If you haven't seen this already, really check this out. Because it will definitely pull your strings. And plus the song, I've listened to that song so many times. Meet me halfway, across the sky. Dude, then Rocky 1. I'm being serious when I tell you this. I've seen this movie all these Rocky movies, so many freaking times. It's insane. But Rocky 1 is so good. Another underrated performance by Sly. In that scene where he's talking to Mikey, he's like, "What?" He's like, hold on, let me see. I think Mike. He's like, Rock. I'm 70 years old, and he leaves. He flushed in the toilet. He's like, "What? You think this place stinks? Huh?" He's like, he said, "I have no help. I didn't have your help when I needed you, huh?" Dude, oh my god. You could definitely tell he performed out of his like soul in that movie. Because obviously, if you know at the time, he was struggling a lot, down to his like last resort. So he finally make the movie, and then you have a great movie, man. Rocky. Underrated performance. Actually not underrated because he won an award, so I take that back. But when people say Stallone can't act, man, honestly, I point them towards Rocky 1. That scene with Mikey. And Rambo 1. The end. And also there's another scene that I liked where he performed in. He did a really good job acting. I think Copland was another one as well. But those two were so memorable, man. But yeah, my next watches are gonna be Assassins. And there was another movie. Oh, crap, hold on. Assassins in which other movie? I don't know, but I know Assassins is one of them. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep buying more. Rhinestone is another one that I'm eyeing next because I heard it's actually a good movie. Never heard of it. But yeah, I definitely need to check that one out as well. So yeah, man, if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments below what your top 3 Stallone movies are. I'm a huge fan of Stallone. I don't care, man. He's just one of those, like, I know some of his movies aren't that great, but that doesn't matter to me. Like, I love the guy. Tulsa King, I know that's a show that's currently out at the moment. I still need to check that out, but yeah, man, Stallone is just one of those icons, one of those idols, just like Clint Eastwood, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You just can't beat those. You can't beat those men. Those men were greatness, and they were just awesome and aspiring in the 80s, 90s. Um, so yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think, and top three down below. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.